Back with yet another Destiny 2 video, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the new Season of the Splicer trailer. Yes, that's right, it's something we haven't done since last season, right? Season of the Splicer is Season 14 on Destiny 2, and the trailer is dropped this morning, so I figured why not make it today's video. The trailer is only 2 minutes and 22 seconds in length, and we will be watching through it, and I'll be adding commentary as I see fit, pointing out some stuff that maybe you didn't notice on your first watch through. If, matter of fact, you have not watched through this by yourself yet, highly recommend doing so. The link is in the description down below, or just go over to YouTube and search Destiny 2 Season of the Splicer trailer, and voila. Anyways, we're going to jump in here. I will try and be quiet for this first part because there's quite a bit of dialogue, quite a bit of reading to go on, and I'm just going to let you guys soak that in. But once we start seeing some weapons and some other stuff, I'll stop the video, don't you worry.
This morning, for the first time in humanity's long and storied history, the sun did not rise. It's a Vex simulation that has plunged the city into an endless night. Osiris and I could only think of one we might turn to. Mithrax. He claims to be among the last sacred splicers. Those with the power to commune with machines. Find him, Guardian. Before the
Alright, so this is where I'm going to first pause it. So, obviously, these are probably going to be our armor sets. Maybe the ornaments for the armor sets? I'm not exactly sure yet. We have 3 weapons, though. Looks like we have a sidearm, possibly a hand cannon. Appears to be an auto rifle right here. And we have a pulse rifle over here, it looks like. Pretty cool stuff. This perhaps might be a pulse, and maybe this is a sniper of some sort. It's very difficult to tell. I mean, obviously they both look like they're primaries, just the way they appear and everything, but I would argue that this is an auto and this is probably a pulse.
Vex do.
Alright, fudge. I missed my pause area, and now I went too far back. Okay, so let's look here. We have that same gun, pulse rifle, sniper rifle, whatever it may be. We have a machine gun. We have a breach loading grenade launcher. Interesting, interesting. Maybe, just maybe, this will be another wave frame. That'd be kind of cool. We have that sidearm again. It appears to be the auto rifle, and then a shotgun, perhaps? A pump shotgun?
We must splice an entrance to the back.
Alright. Now I'm going to pause here real quick. A 6-person seasonal activity. This is something we've been pushing for a little bit, actually. So quite a few larger YouTubers have talked about this in some of their videos. Sometimes I'm just in passing, not really going into depth. But we talked about how it's going to bring a bigger group of people together, and it's going to typically make the activity go a little faster. But it also allows the activity to be a little bit more difficult, you know. Maybe not a strike level difficult, but something more than just your original little like 10-15 minute with 3-man, but with 6-man you can keep that time and increase the length and difficulty of stuff. Also, look at where we're at. We are on the Tangled Shore in this picture, so kind of interesting there. Additionally, you guys may notice they're all holding the same weapons, but we do have a couple things that you might be able to notice in the background. There is a gun on the hunter's back and a gun on this warlock's back that perhaps are some new weapons as well. Very difficult to say for certain, but they could be. And then additionally, we have 3 swords here that are easily recognizable. One on the warlock, one on the hunter, and one on the titan. I wonder, are we getting Throne Cleaver back, Quick Fang, and whatever the heck the warlock one is called, because nobody absolutely ever used it. But I wonder if we are getting those swords back. It'd be kind of interesting, and I would totally be down for that. I absolutely loved Quick Fang and Throne Cleaver. So please, even if the swords are titled something different, but they are, you know, pretty much the same models and everything, very much would like that. Also, keep in mind, we are seeing a little bit of how transmog is going to work. Specifically, this hunter, as you can tell, he is wearing some nice shoes with what appears to be dress pants. We'll see some scenes later on that really represent what they're going for in transmog.
Network. I can guide you, but I cannot follow.
Stasis. Nice. That's the pump shot.
Once inside, you must find your own way.
So, real quick, and I'll go back here, we'll watch this part again. I think the whole reason they're bringing some of these, perhaps, little views of stasis, once again, we're getting our new fragments. So I think that's what they're trying to show here and what they are going to be like. Also, I paused at this portion because I have a suspicion that a lot of people are trying to be like, oh, it's just going to be SIVA related, blah, 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 this, blah, 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 that. Even though there's no SIVA in the trailer, it's still going to be SIVA related because splicers equals SIVA. This red stuff that's coming off the gun here, more than likely is not SIVA, by the way. It's probably, actual Vex. You know how some of the Vex give off this red flow? I'm assuming that's what it is. These weapons we're assuming come from, like, a combination of Vex tech or a combination of tech from the Fallen. These aren't, like, they're not necessarily SIVA weapons, so keep that in mind. But this is the new shotgun, and it shoots such a wide spread, so maybe it's not a slug shotty, I'm not exactly sure. Maybe it shoots 6 slugs, similar to one of the weapons in Apex, perhaps?
Once inside, you must find your own way.
And then there's some more stasis stuff up here. Hunter throws something. Large circle of those crystals. Kind of weird. And here's your transport. So, for those of you curious or kind of confused at this point, that's right, we have Vault of Glass coming back to Destiny 2. They did say it will be on Venus. Venus will not be returning. You'll not be able to go anywhere else on Venus except for here. Also, keep in mind that the raid is dropping on the 22nd of May. Hopefully, I will be live streaming it. Hopefully, we shall see. I have to finish getting a group together because I believe some people are bailing on me, unfortunately. But if you would be interested in knowing exactly what I plan on bringing into the raid, or maybe some tips and tricks as to what you can do to be better prepared for the raid, let me know in the comment section down below. Okay, I'm not even going to try and pronounce this because it's like Cryothesia 77k. But you may notice it's a sidearm. And it's a different sidearm than the one we just got. But I want you to watch it here, and as obviously as the name implies, it appears to be a stasis weapon. So perhaps it's going to be similar to a charge shot like your sidearm of Devil's Ruin perhaps, but instead of shooting a laser beam, this one is going to freeze your target instead. Kind of a neat idea, and honestly something that I would definitely pair as a Warlock with Battle of Sacred Harmony or that chest piece. Pair this with my Stasis subclass, get some Stasis kills, if indeed this is an energy sidearm. Now, this is the new exotic mission. So the one that we currently have is Presage, but we also have the one for Hawkmoon. So these two are now added, or this is added to those as well. So there will be a new seasonal exotic that comes with this. More than likely, it's going to be something completely new. Perhaps it may not be, and it actually may be something a little different. We're not exactly sure as to how everything's going down yet. We don't know 100%. But there's been talk of a machine gun returning from D1, and perhaps this mission is part of that.
Gather your light and prepare for battle.
We do get to see that new machine gun in play there, and I don't know about you guys, but I got some serious Hammerhead vibes from that little scene right there. Also, this scene in particular is something that I am a little confused on, perhaps. I don't know about you guys, but all I see here is a sniper rifle, and a really cool one at that. Now, not saying that a sniper rifle can't be put in the game. As a matter of fact, I think it is somewhat likely considering the fact that we are only getting one from Iron Banner, so there's still the chance that we could get another. But it is a bolt action sniper rifle, so interesting from that, possibly the new exotic here. Maybe this is the exotic from that mission, perhaps. That would be kind of cool. More stasis. And more stasis. Now, that is going to be the end of the trailer. It goes on to show you where you can click for more videos, so on and so forth. I thought you guys might want to see this video and kind of get an explanation. Maybe you missed some things, maybe you didn't. Keep in mind, like I said towards the beginning, Season of the Splicer does not infer Siva. Not saying Siva's not going to start popping up, and not saying that Siva eventually won't work its way into Destiny 2 again. But I don't think this season is going to be that way. I think this season is heavy focus on the Vex, and the Vex haven't necessarily associated with Siva yet. I also think that this season, the season of the Splicer, refers directly to Mithrax, the last known living sacred Splicer, as they say at the beginning of this trailer. Additionally, we do know that the two main people from the tower that are going to play a role in this season are Osiris and Ikora. Thank goodness Ikora is finally making a reappearance. And past that, I see a bunch of fun weapons that I would like to very much use inside of Destiny 2 right now. Unfortunately, we will have to wait until May 11th. I hope you guys enjoyed Reset today, and make sure that you finish everything you need to get done. If you are unsure what you need to do to get ready for this next season for Season of the Splicer, I have a video. It's linked in the top right corner right about now. Click on that card and make sure you're ready to go as soon as the season kicks off. It's a little bit longer, but there's a lot covered in there and a lot of good information, in my opinion. Now, with that, I have nothing else to say except for get back to grinding, you crazy guardians.